Yeah, well, I don't know what happened. Internet cut out on me. So, like, the first, I don't know, 20 minutes of the workout. I'm so frustrated right now. I'm so fucking fatigued right now. So I'm just gonna continue stretching. If the live doesn't work, whatever. I'm just gonna keep working on my workout. And I'll fix the live tomorrow. If it fucking comes through, great. If it doesn't, whatever. So I'm gonna stick with my schedule. If it records, if it streams, great. If it doesn't, whatever. You know, there's a saying, when it rains, it pours. Yeah, well, it's fucking pouring right now. Oh, hi, Kelly. How are you? The first 20 minutes of the live cut out, so might have been because I tried to get on my Wi-Fi network, and my Wi-Fi network does not work here. I live in a rural area, and we have fire space. It's just too, doesn't work. What's up, kitty? Yeah. What's up? Man, I'm just not having a good day. I've been sleep fatigued. I'm getting like 4 and 5 hours of sleep for the last like 4 or 5 days in a row. And it's starting to catch up with me. And then, you know, my freaking live cut out. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stop complaining. We're here today. I'm gonna do my stretches. I'm gonna do what I have scheduled. It doesn't matter how I feel, I'm just gonna do it. Bounce back. I'm a motherfucking bouncing back basketball. I'm a bounce back. Motherfucking basketball. Back. Alright. Oh, get this nice shoulder stretch. Just look at it from this angle if you got it. Oh, get the shoulders in there. Other side of the shoulders. Got that. You know, how can you stay upset when you have such a beautiful mountain cat like that? You know what I mean? She's so fluffy. She's so squishy. You know, plus I've got a kid, man, and he's awesome. He's like 8 months and he's laughing all the time. Man, there's nothing better than like baby laughter, man. Babies are cute. Babies are awesome. I love babies. He's my firstborn. You know, I get it now. Like, before, I didn't give a damn about babies. But now that I have a baby, I can't stop seeing babies everywhere. Thank you to my beautiful wife, Rachel, for making that happen. You're the best. I mean, obviously second to our son, but obviously, you know, like I'm no longer your fave, obviously, right? I mean, Aiden's our fave, right? No, I'm just kidding. I love you. You're awesome. How can you put value to a person? I don't think that you really can. So I'm just gonna think about all those good things and not think so much about time fatigue and all that blah 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 whatever. But maybe some strength. I'm working out. I'm trying to get ripped. I'm trying to be a good example. I'm trying to change my lifestyle to accompany being fit again. Going back to how I was when I was 18 and 19 and 20 and until about like 24. I was like all about fitness when I was 24. Like, and it's between 18 and 24. I was all about nutrition, fitness. I was all about that stuff. I studied, and then I took a huge long hiatus and kind of just worked on it on and off. But now, trying to get back into that. Oh, I know I got this. Gay. That's right, baby. Gay. Yeah, that's right, Don P5J. That's right. And you can't handle it. Can't handle the truth. You know what's funny? It's like, I don't even blame you for that. Like, honestly, like, when I was your age, because you're clearly a kid. When I was your age, Don, I would have said the same fucking shit about seeing somebody doing what I'm doing right now. They're like, you're so fucking gay. I was you, bro. I was you. You know? Once you grow up, what I mean by grow up, because that shit used to piss me off all the time. When people would tell me to grow up, get a job, and blah, 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 conform to this, blah, blah. That's what it felt like. It felt like conform to this, But what I mean by grow up is I just mean like have an understanding that you don't know everything and you don't know other people's lives. And really, rather than having a sense of I'm right, you're wrong, people should have conformity, just understand that everyone is different, everyone comes from different lives. We don't know how we got here, we really don't. We just have ideas about it, theories about it. We can look at things and say, well, that's evidence, and since there's evidence of this, I'm convinced, and since I'm convinced, it's proof. It's like, because there's some evidence that you would consider to corroborate your theory on reality, doesn't mean that you actually have all the pieces of the puzzle. You really don't know anything, I guess is what I'm bottom line of what I'm trying to say. Man, is it gay to know how to fight? Is it gay to be able to kick someone in their head? Oh, no? Is it gay to train yourself to have the flexibility to do that? That's what this is. Facts. I'm so gay for my man. Yeah, you would be. Also, thanks for the engagement, Don. Thanks for the engagement. Appreciate it. What's up, cat? Meow. Hello. Yeah, I think it was the Wi-Fi. I was afraid because some of my videos, I wasn't on the Wi-Fi and some of my videos weren't loading. Like the videos that I was trying to watch, they were taking a little bit of time. They were like lagging. And I was afraid of that, so I switched it to Wi-Fi, and that's when I think it cut out. So I'm just not going to do Wi-Fi and just go only by the service provider when I'm streaming. So, yeah. You know, you should never let anyone get you down. Because I was just thinking about that. You're thinking about the gay comments. But not in like a negative way. I'm just like, what are the positive things that can come from it? And another positive thing that I thought of just now was, I bet you if I was kidding in the bag and doing something definitely not gay, right, in the eyes of some super toxically minded person, I bet you they'd still find something wrong with it. Or somebody else with a toxically minded mindset would find something wrong with it. So I think, bottom line, you're not going to make everybody happy. So do your thing, and your people will find you. And also people that aren't your people will also find you and just spew comments on your shit. And then also, well, really, I mean, it's all positive because that's engagement for you. So there's no reason why you shouldn't start like a YouTube channel or whatever channel, TikTok, blah, 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 whatever, you know, and put yourself out there. Because eventually it may lead to monetization, which for a lot of people, that's a goal. It's like a sub goal for me. I mean, I feel like that's something that for me to achieve my real goals, what I truly want to do, which is to be a big voice in helping people want to do hard things. I mean, shit, just like do hard things, 365, you're fucking awesome. I want to join that bandwagon. Hey, are you here, Rachel? Could you tell me, is the writing here backwards on your screen? Or is it like right side? Like, can you read it? Or does it look like the words are backwards? Oh, it's this fucking song. This fucking weird song. Of course it's gonna happen right as soon as I'm doing this. Great, yeah. People are jumping on my fucking live while I'm putting my foot behind my head, showing off like this little hair. I'm not showing it off, it's just, I gotta get longer shorts, I guess, right? And of course this weirdo song. I gotta delete this song from the playlist. You know, or I could just laugh at it, I guess. Wow. Rachel, your comment was flagged for review. Show them legs. Why was that's weird? You're so floofy. Look at these openings. Oh, this opening. Sometimes need to turn to you. Build them up and let them go. If she wants you, she'll let you know. You don't need to take control. Little girls in time go on. Too much force will make her go. Precious loves turn into lemon. Sometimes need to turn to you. Build them up and let them go. When she wants you, she'll let you know. You don't need to take control. Little girl in time go on. Too much force will make her go. Another moderator just handled this. I'm the only moderator. What? Does it show your comment now? Also, you haven't answered my question. Is the wording right side? Can you see it, or is the wording backwards from your point of view? Rachel. Thank you. I don't know. I can see it. Well, why wouldn't you know if you can see it? You're answering like, I don't know. You do know. You can see it. Okay, cool. You can see it. The words are correct, right? It says 1 hour of stretching, right? Right? It's not backwards. It's not going like this, right? Motherfucker, you just said you can see it. Now you're saying it's backwards. Oh my god. What the heck? So it's backwards, okay. So I gotta figure out a way to flip the camera somehow, or I gotta write that shit backwards. I meant I can see my own comments. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Well, that's another question that I didn't ask, but I had in my mind answered. So that's good. That's good to know. It's good to know that things work. I had to press the button to show your comment. So now I gotta like write this backwards somehow. Or flip the camera somehow. I gotta figure that out. What you doing, Lion? Man, I gotta vacuum this thing. There's cat hair and Rachel hair all over the floor. And like little particles of rocks somehow. Honestly, we gotta vacuum the whole house. Just my plan this weekend is to vacuum the whole freaking house. Because your live showing room needs to be vacuumed because there's so many of your hairs all over that. And Aiden gets his little fingers, you know, caught with like some of your hair a lot. And cat hair. And then like the hallway as well. Because you're crawling a lot. You gotta clean out the fridge. Anywho. Yeah. That was a very long night. Maybe crying. Dang, kid. Sleep longer. Plug her in. There we go. This fucking song, yeah. way through the walk. And maybe it's just like sleep comes to me. I'm tired. My backlog of not sleeping. Some serious like deep rest. I got some pretty deep rest last night. I had a dream, so I mean, like, you have to get pretty deep sleep to get a dream. Little piece, whatever the hell that is. You're back. What, did you fall back to sleep? Please tell me you fell back to sleep. That'd be great if you fell back to sleep. Yeah, right. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, right. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, sleep for a whole week. That sounds great. That sounds awesome. I'd love to sleep for an entire week. It'd be awesome. I'd just go to sleep, and then I'd wake up and it'd be a week later, and I'd feel amazingly refreshed. We've had crazy, awesome dreams. And then, you know, like I'm probably like super healed by that point. A whole week of sleeping, no eating. So I fasted for a whole week. My liver's probably super duper clean in that shit, my whole body. I know, right? Ugh. That'd be an easy way. You know, when I had COVID the first time, I ended up sleeping for a long, long time, and I just laid in bed, and I was just trying to breathe, you know, getting that gunk out of my lungs. You know, very much like the flu. It felt exactly like the flu. I've had the flu maybe 3 times in my life, and COVID I had twice, and they felt almost identical. Like there was virtually no difference in how they operated in my body. It was quite literally like I had the flu. And honestly, the flu, the first time I ever got the flu, that shit hit real hard. I thought I was gonna die. At least how I felt. Not like actually. days in a row. But again, I'm actually really excited about actually doing some calisthenics and really pushing my body a little bit. Well, that's it. I'm gonna shut it down now. It's another day, another extra. See ya. See you tomorrow.